Good morning. Have a great Sunday, everybody. It was a warm and above average day yesterday. We saw some above average rainfall across the area. Knoxville made it to 78, 70 in Crossville, 79 Chattanooga, and 74 in the Tri-Cities area. So fairly average high temperatures yesterday with above average rainfall in some locations. We'll look at the rainfall forecast, or the rainfall that we had over the last 24 hours. Places like Pikeville picked up almost nearly 2 inches of rainfall. Crossville nearly an inch. And some locations, McGee-Tyson Airport, only about 0.14 of an inch of rain, with a little bit more activity. But it actually turned out to be a relatively nice afternoon, and we didn't see a ton of activity yesterday evening. So here are your weather headlines for the rest of the day today and the next 7 days. We're talking partly cloudy skies, warm, isolated thunderstorms today, mainly across the higher elevations, the plateau and the mountains, and that should be about the extent of it. But we're going to see a little bit better coverage of rainfall Monday, and then Tuesday night and Wednesday morning, we're going to talk about a complex of thunderstorms that are going to roll on through. They're going to come in from the northwest and dive to the southeast. They potentially could produce some severe weather. Damaging winds would typically be the main threat out of those kind of systems. Then the rest of the weeks, so we're talking about scattered showers and storms, and then cooler weather as we round out this upcoming week and get into next weekend. I'm talking about considerably cooler weather, so I'm going to talk more about that here in just a bit. Here's your futurecast for the day today. We've got a few clouds hanging out with us this morning, but as we run you through time, we're going to see partly cloudy to maybe even mostly sunny skies at times. Okay, so some hit and miss sunshine for sure, but we may see a couple of isolated afternoon showers and thunderstorms across the plateau and the mountains. It's really not going to add up to a whole lot, but these are going to be slow moving, so any storm that does fire up will put down some locally heavy rainfall. So something to keep in mind, but not too terribly impressive, and most of us are going to stay dry throughout the day today. All right, let's talk temperatures now. It's nice, quiet, it's mild to get the day started. We're going to warm nicely, 75 degrees as we get into the lunch hour, so that's pretty nice. And forecast highs are going to be a little bit warmer than what we had yesterday as well. We should be in the low to maybe even a few pockets of mid-80s. Into the evening hours, not too bad. Maybe a couple of isolated thunderstorms, but most in the valley locations will be on the dry side, and we'll be right around mid to upper 70s by 8 o'clock here tonight. All right, now let's go overnight tonight. We are going to see the clouds increasing once again as we get into our Monday morning. We've got another disturbance on the way, so that it is going to bring us maybe a few scattered showers as we get into our Monday morning. I'm not expecting a lot by Monday morning, so the morning commute will likely be dry. But as we head through the day on Monday, we do have those showers and thunderstorms that are going to ramp back up. We're going to be in the 60s to start our Monday morning, so not bad as we get off to work and school. We're going to see those temperatures climb back into the upper 70s to low 80s, so we'll shave off a few degrees from what we'll experience throughout the day today due to the fact that we do have those showers and thunderstorms. So here's your Monday forecast at a glance. We're going to start off mostly cloudy. Here comes that next disturbance. It's going to swing its way into the area, and that's going to help to spark off those showers and thunderstorms throughout the day on Monday. So we'll need the umbrellas and the rain gear throughout the day on Monday. And again, these are going to be relatively slow moving, a little bit faster than what we'll experience throughout the day today. So the storms will actually have a little bit more movement on Monday. So taking us through Monday night, we'll see a little bit more activity. Okay, anywhere from a third to upwards of a half an inch of rainfall. But again, I don't necessarily think that everybody's going to see that rainfall on Monday. 3-day forecast. Tuesday we're at 83. Wednesday we're going to stay in the low 80s. Afternoon showers and thunderstorms. So these are called diurnal thunderstorms. Thunderstorms that with heat and energy in the atmosphere, we're going to get some of those to ramp up throughout the day. But again, we're going to see those chances for rain ramp up Tuesday night into Wednesday morning. Afternoon showers and thunderstorms still possible. And then Friday, we're going to ramp things up as well as we track in our next disturbance. Here is that next disturbance, by the way. It's going to dive in from the north and northwest. Big old trough is going to swing its way into the area. That brings us a lot of energy. But the other side of the story is it's going to bring us not only heavier rainfall, but cooler temperatures. So we have a pocket of cool air that's going to settle its way in as we get into our Friday. It's going to be a little bit cooler. Saturday is potentially going to be the coolest day over the next 7 days. And then we'll moderate nicely as we get into our Sunday. So Friday, May 10th, talking about temperatures in the 50s, 60s, and 70s. That pocket of cool air slides on into the area Sunday. So Saturday into Sunday, and then Sunday into Monday, we'll start to see improving weather conditions, and temperatures will start to come right back up. Let's talk severe weather potential, because we do have a risk here in East Tennessee. Today's risk into tomorrow is going to be mainly across Texas, the Mid-South, up across parts of the Great Lakes. Big old bullseye of severe weather expected to break out Monday to Tuesday across parts of the Great Plains, and then that shifts into our area. So right now, we're under a level 1 risk for strong to severe thunderstorms Tuesday into Wednesday, and that's going to be due to that complex of thunderstorms that will come in Tuesday night into Wednesday morning. Potentially going to be with us for the morning commute on Wednesday. And then by Wednesday, this is going to be day number 4 by the Storm Prediction Center. So we have a 15% probability that we'll see some isolated strong to severe thunderstorms. We haven't had a lot of severe weather so far this season, and so we're going to continue to track that. The other side of the story, there's so many facets to the story, isn't there? We're looking at some heavier rainfall. So the bullseye for heavy rain is going to be across Tennessee, Kentucky, possibly northern Mississippi, Alabama areas. So temperatures will stay at or above average all the way through, say, Thursday. Friday, we're back down into the low 70s. Saturday, potentially even cooler into the 50s and 60s. And low temperatures in the 40s Saturday and Sunday. So we'll continue to talk about that here over the next 7 days. Make sure you track the storm system with us by downloading the East Tennessee Weather app. It's a great tool to stay on top of the weather situation. And the interactive radar is actually, to be honest with you, top notch. All right, so potentially cooler air. We've been talking about that for the last several days, May 11th through the 15th. We're looking at potentially drier weather conditions and staying maybe below average the 13th through the 19th. So we may be trending a little bit on the cooler side. Do we have Blackberry Winter coming up? I think that's the next one anyways. We'll keep you posted on that. All right, so again, like I mentioned, stay on the top of the weather situation with the East Tennessee Weather app. It's 100% free because weather is free. It's on our cell phones, right? So make sure you track that with us each and every day. Go to the Google Play Store or the App Store and search East TN Weather, all one word. I sure hope you have a great Sunday.